Hoş hoş hoş. Nereden? Yürümek için zorundaysa falan. Już miałem ciu. Miałem ciu. Lepciu. I like it. Roaming. Je vais trop. J'en ai marre. Oh, c'est trop.
This fight immediately. Try to get at least a little bit out of this, because I know they're going to be full up on minis anyways, but Kiko might clap back. He has the potential. He blocked off 2 different sight lines and hit a nice shot. Very good trade. That shouldn't be possible, but he's not on that wall. A nice little triangle edit with a big shot in from Fast Roki. They finally clasp it down.
Yep, that was a little bit too easy. It didn't take that long, so fortunately Kiko not going to be able to live there, as we have another player just getting jumped in on the box by Kaizen there, also near those islands. And, you know, it's kind of quiet now. 74 players left alive now. Players are trying to play a little bit more aggressively yet again, and we might even get second zone surge here, because I think people are jumping into boxes.
Boot for a lot of teams that are rolling in that place, like 10, 20 points away. Do you turn on the gas now? Do you wait till game 6 to do those desperate strats? Or do you keep it consistent?
I think it's entirely dependent on your playstyle, right? Like, in theory, the math is there. 2 good endgames, 2 top 10s or 2 top 5s. That should be enough if you're in the top 20 to top 15 range in order to qualify top 8. But you have to think about it. If they weren't able to do that in games 1 to 4, then doing it when the pressure is on in game 5 to 6 probably just isn't possible. So people sort of go back towards the animalistic sort of, you know, the animalistic sort of playstyle. They try to jump into boxes. Like I mentioned before, if you have a coach who, you know, helps you practice, you do things a certain way in practice, but you're so used to playing another playstyle, it's just easier to revert to that playstyle rather than, you know, keeping your cool. And as I say that, Kinzo and Deceptos, you know, a very passive trio who I thought would keep the cool, jump in the box there and get another elimination, but it is not Benji and Savage, luckily.
Yeah, I was about to get worried too. I thought it might have been Benji and Savage. You talk about those natural. I feel like Deceptos and Zel, one of the 2 players, no matter what team they're a part on, love setting traps. We haven't seen them do that much. They're here now in game 5. They finally did set it up. Get one of the eliminations. We're talking about Benji Savage. Benji in trouble. Kinzel actually going down. They're finally actually clashing, going for the trade, and the finish comes through. Benji ends up staying alive. Kinzel. The one thing about laying those traps, you have to put yourself out there. You have to put your team on the line in weird positions. And yes, they pick apart one team, but now the big legends of again.
Yep, and when you're laying a trap, you gotta be well hidden, and they were not well. And yet again, this goes back towards Tilted Towers, right? That being a super deep drop spot, a lot of mountains nearby. So much potential for third partying, so much potential for...